baby in the Benedict family, so I'm not the older sister. And it has been a great honor to me to have been involved in my sister's wedding, and not just to be in the wedding itself, but it has been the biggest privilege to have been my sister's maid or matron of honor. This was my first time being a matron of honor, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be the last time I'm going to be a matron of honor. But I want to assure everyone, especially the bridesmaids, that I was not the default pick. I was not picked because I am Dawn's sister. I was the most qualified and suited for the job, and that is why Dawn picked me out of her amazing friends. And that's quite an irony, because actually I learned quite a lot about honor from you, Dawn, and of course from my amazing parents. So Dawn and I have been blessed with the best parents. Growing up in I don't know where my dad is, but there he is, okay. So growing up in an Indian family, I have observed the pressure that was put on my parents to raise their children well, get them professional degrees, and then get them married. And, to stable, good boys with nice jobs. And so today, I want to congratulate my parents for a job well done, for not only raising two girls, for giving them the best possible, for giving us the best education, the best life experiences, and also for getting us both married to very nice young men with stable jobs. So you've done a very well done job, if I can say so myself. So just a quick introduction, maybe more for Talon's side of the family. My parents have been happily married for over 36 years. My parents both grew up in very traditional homes with, if I can say so, quite strict upbringing. And one thing I truly admire about my parents have been their approach towards change. They have both always embraced it and evolved with it. They have instilled in Dawn and I certain core values, certain non-negotiable core values that I am very proud to say that both Dawn and I have held on to up to this day. But for the rest of it, they have always provided us with sound guidance, with sound advice, and they have always given us the freedom to be ourselves and to grow into our own personalities. And if you know me and Dawn well enough, if you know the stories of what we got away with when we were kids, you know that to be true. For my observation of life and people, that's not a very easy trait. People are not very good at adapting to change. People are not very good with accepting change. And yet, Mommy and Daddy, you have both done this bravely with such class, with such grace, with such style. And now you have left me and Dawn with the daunting task of having to carry on this legacy. So back to my sister. My sister has been my best friend. We have been best friends for almost 30 years. She is likely to deny this if you ask her about it. In fact, for majority of the 30 years, she'll probably deny that she was my best friend. She wasn't even aware of it, but she is my best friend. And in these 30 years, Dawn, our relationship has evolved and it has changed tremendously. From our adolescent years when we struggled to get along, to our young adult years when we became an unbeatable team, and now to two young women starting out our own families. Now, I have known Talon for a few years now, and from the time that I've got to know Talon, I would say very well, I genuinely know that Talon is the best partner there is for Dawn.
That's right!
Talon, your quiet demeanor is your greatest strength. And a lot of people say that Dawn's greatest strength is her lively personality. And yet, somehow, in a way that only God makes possible, the two of you come together and you create something that is so attractive, not just in looks, but in the way that you are, and the way that you attract people to the both of you as a couple. So the best advice of marriage that I can give you, I've only been married for 10 months, so I don't think I would give you advice from my own experience, but The best advice of marriage I can give you is from what I have seen our parents do and do well, if I might add. And that is to embrace change together, boldly and without fear, and to evolve. Don't ever resist change because of fear. The Bible says that perfect love casts out all fear. So run with change, accept it, and keep God as your anchor as you both embark on this brand new journey together. I forever choose to be part of your journey and to stand with our family who love and support you every step of the way. Congratulations to you both once again, and thank you for allowing me the great privilege of being part of your wedding. Okay, so I apologize in the beginning for the endless performances. You heard my mom and Talon's mom say that Dawn had specifically requested for her to do a song. I want to very quickly clarify something. I used to rap many years ago, and I stopped doing it many years ago. But this demanding bride over here also made a request that I do a rap for her. So I'm going to try my best. Can we hit the music, please? See, how many of you have heard Dawn sing this song at a wedding? You see, T, Dawn has sung this song so many times at a wedding in our family that we actually call her Alicia. So Dawn, at your wedding, I think it's only fair that somebody sings this song for you. And let's drop the remix. Okay, so as I said, I used to rap before, but not anymore. So if it's whack, I'm only doing this for you. Best friend, I want to start by saying that you the bestest. You've been the best for you the freshest. And now I'm standing here today with heart so joyous because you call yourself a man and you his missus. And you were about to start a journey full of wishes about the kind of life that you were TV dishing. Making meals, paying bills, cleaning kitchen. Making money, doing deals so you're rich. And so don't you worry too much about the season. Don't get caught up with all these materials. Every day live your life full of reason. As Alicia would say, some people think that the physical things define what it is. I've been there before, but that life's a bore so full of the superficial. I must admit, I've always been a fan of the material, looking fly and oh so imperial. Spending days in the malls like a cereal. Never was to keep things to a minimum, but you would never want to spend your life in stores. Always to tell me what life is living for. And even though you could have had the world yours, you would sing to me and say, hand me the world on a silver platter. And what good would it be? Share with no one who truly cares for me. So T, you are really marrying my best friend. And she's going to teach you every day that people are worth investing in more than everybody else. More than anything else, it's people. So I love you both so much, and I wish you nothing but the best. Thank you.